Wholeness Star fam, Story Fraser. What up? Always a pleasure. It's been a while since I've done a live reaction, but had a pretty interesting session the other day. So I figured I might as well have to give you a briefing on what's kind of been going on. And basically, I've been working with a stage 3 Lyme disease patient for, really since last summer. He's done a lot of sessions, and we've seen a lot of changes with his energetic body. It was to a point where he had no stimuli. Then it was to a point where his stimuli was extremely convulsive and very repetitive, to a point where we were able to receive accurate feedback, and it took precise, surgical precision to start getting to receiving that stimuli or that response. Then out of the blue, this last 2 sessions ago, basically, it appears to be that he had a higher self integration, and his higher self, or an aspect of his higher intelligence, embodied him and began to use light language and kind of assist in the healing process. Pretty remarkable stuff. One of the most fascinating things about the whole everything is that it being stage 3 Lyme disease, it's began to affect his brain. So it has caused neuronal deficiencies to the point where he has trouble talking, and that to me is just the most amazing part of the whole thing, because this being or aspect of intelligence that was being streamed through him was able to converse very fluidly. It was unlike anything I've ever heard. And the interesting thing to me is we're picking up that it might be an identity from the Sirius constellation. And I say that because to me it just kind of sounds like it. And I was being pulled to look up galaxies because I was going to use it for something that I needed for schooling, for a class that I'm doing. And I ended up getting pulled to go to Sirius, go to the galaxy Sirius, and I walked into our room. My partner was talking about Sirius too simultaneously. It was a very interesting kind of synchronicity. So that's kind of the backstory on that. So let's go ahead and get started on this. Now also we did, this, like I said, happened 2 sessions ago, and then he wanted to do a session the next day, and we were able to invoke it the next day. We also did an interview with him as well, so you can kind of see from his perspective. So let's go ahead and get started here. We'll start with the first clip that we took when it was unexpected. And to me, these are all very normal things in terms of the movement. And if you pay close attention, it doesn't appear that it's trying to obstruct the work that we're doing. It doesn't appear that it's causing it discomfort. It seems like we're kind of just working, hand in hand together. As you'll see here soon, there's lots of different mudras that are used, which really, in my opinion, allow us to close different energetic circuits and use that different energy. See, there goes some mudras. He's almost doing this combing, this orc combing like technique, where he's like pushing the energy, down beneath the feet. Still again with that same type of rhythmic transferal of energy or releasing of energy. Mudras again. And it's almost like he
Oh my god!
It's almost like he's using incantations of some sort or some type of mantra, some type of verbiage, that induces healing. The fluidity of his of these incantations is just remarkable, in contrast to his ability to talk in real life. It's amazing.
What's going on, bro? Can you hear me all right like this? I think you can. I can hear myself.
I can hear you. Good.
Okay, cool.
And I don't know. I feel like I'm having a severe Herx reaction. I don't know if it's from doing sauna yesterday or something else. No, I mean Herx reaction from hopefully detoxing there. I was conscious the whole time, but I wasn't voluntarily doing any of that stuff. I was doing all these weird, and then the voice just happened. I wasn't trying. I don't know what to say about that stuff. And really weird. I mean, I just started talking. Wasn't trying to do that, and then I'm like, okay. I was conscious the whole time. So I was like, okay, so this is happening. So,
wow.
Yeah, maybe hopefully it's a good thing. And it kind of happened afterwards too. I just started, after I got off the phone with you, a little bit after, I just randomly started talking in this weird language.
So now this is the second session.
It again. I was using a code to just invoke his higher self. It was simply just the intent to have that reconnection established. I should have been filming that whole time. Wow.
This was probably, I want to say, 15 minutes into the session, and there was no speaking yet. However, he started to do those same types of rhythmic movements almost as soon as we actually started.
So to me, these seem like mantras, or almost these healing tones, because this doesn't appear malicious or negative.
The most interesting part about this whole thing was I was, intending to invoke his higher self, and then just like that, within a minute or two, he began to start speaking again. And I was almost in a little bit of disbelief.
So all I want to do is just assist in maintaining this connection. Working in the throat, in the heart, chakras above the head, and the spine.
It's like the world is erupting outside as I'm watching this. There was also this noise, this beeping noise that kept happening during very interesting moments of the session as well. And to me, during the second session, it seems like the voice was more profound. Like there's a solid connection. Look at that beautiful fluidity. It almost doesn't even sound human.
You see, it's very rhythmic.
See, there goes that beeping again. Now, I wanted to, in particular, take a deeper look at this part, because I felt like a lot of people could have perceived that as something negative or discomfort, but to me it seems like literally adjusting to its new skin. You know, those inner dimensions expanding. But yeah, that is pretty much the gist of that. I'll be sure to keep you guys updated here. We have a session next week, so I'll be sure to document and record that and probably put it up here as well. You guys have a blessed day. Peace.